Hello guys, and welcome to this very first episode in a series called Features for Teachers. So what we're going to do is from time to time we're going to look at some new websites, some new apps, some new tips, tricks that might save you some time, save you some money, save you some hassle, hopefully make your life a little bit easier. So with the school year upon us, I really wanted to focus in on calendars. We try to be organized from the very start of the year, and we always have some big plans, big aspirations, and sometimes they kind of fall to the wayside. Sometimes it's our own fault, sometimes it's just simply the fault of the tools that we use. So calendars is something that's kind of a big issue for me. I've tried a few things in the past and they haven't really worked, but I kept my eye on Twitter and some of the internet blogs and things like that, and I think I've found something that might help. So some people use Google Calendars. It's okay, but it's not really something that you are able to share with students. It's not something that you're really able to share information and documents and things like that with coworkers. So that's kind of out. A lot of people use planbookedu.com. I used to use planbookedu.com. It is great for being able to tie Common Core standards to your lessons. It color codes them, but the big disadvantage is it has a free service, then it has a premium service. And all the neat features is extra that you have to pay, $25 per year. Now, I'm cheap. I don't like spending a lot of money, on things that I can typically find for free. So, in my searches on Twitter, this new site came up from this guy called Ryan Lynch, and I had a couple messages back and forth with him the other day. I mean, this is actually this app that he's created is actually pretty exciting. It's called edusync.com, and it's going to be a planning calendar for Google Apps. So out of curiosity, I went to it, and here's basically what I found. I really kind of like this. So this is edusync, and there's two kind of pieces to this. This is still kind of in its infancy, but even based on that, I think this has some really good potential that I think it would be worth it to you to get in on the ground floor and to kind of grow with this. So there's TeacherCal, which is free. It doesn't cost you anything. That's the teacher calendar. I'll show you that here in a minute. And then a little bit later we're going to talk about this TeacherCal, which is their student app that's going to be coming this fall. Here's what I like about this though. Integration with Google Classroom coming this fall. Google Classroom kind of really took off over the last year and a half, and I mean in our school pretty much everybody switched from either Schoology or Edmodo to Google Classroom. It works great with Google Drive. It's able to you're able to grade your forms with Flubaroo. I mean, it kind of makes everything kind of like a one-stop shop. This kind of takes that to the next level, I'm hoping. There again, I haven't actually tried this in a real-world setting, but maybe a little while from now I can kind of give you guys an update. So, how to sign in, just like any Google app. It's pretty easy to sign in. So you click on sign in with Google, and bam, you're in. Now, it's a basic layout, which I like. I don't like everything to be busy. Whenever I see a calendar, I just kind of want to have the bare bones. I've already added a couple of subjects. So you add your courses up here. I have American Government and Integrated History. You pick the colors, so that way it's color coded. And it is very, very simple to add a course. So I actually do need to add another course because I have American History, and this is class with Mr. Lancaster. And save. Very easy to add that. Once you add units, let's just say this is going to be a course introduction. And this is just going to be the first few days. You can put in your standards if you want. There's not a drop down or anything like that like on Planbook, but you can still copy and paste if you already have those saved. Make this a nice blue color, and then click on Save. I'll put in the start dates. So start dates, our first day of school is the 19th, and the end date, let's just say it's the 21st. And save that. Now this is the other kind of neat thing. It has the school term. You set this all up at the very beginning. So this will save your school terms every single year. So that way you can kind of track where you were the year before, where you are now. And I kind of like that. And also the other kind of basic things is it has some Google integration settings, which is cool. Enable Google Drive integration. So this will actually, any documents that you upload to this, it will sync right with Google Drive, much like Google Classroom does. You can push your events to Google Calendar if you want to. I chose not to, just simply because I don't like my Google Calendar to be, really busy with a lot of stuff. The pull events from Google Calendar, that is not an option yet, but they're saying that it will be once everything kind of goes live. User preferences also is coming soon. So, like I said, this is in its infancy, but it has some really cool upsides to it. The other thing that they say is going to be coming is the ability to share information between teachers. So like for me, I can share it with my general ed teachers. If you have a couple teachers that teach, different English classes, the same subject but different classes, they can share resources, share calendars between them. It could be really, really cool. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about real quick, and this is just something that you can request a pilot of right now. I have requested a pilot of it, but I haven't seen it yet. This is their student app that basically everything that you put into the calendar on your TeacherCal will sync up with the student app, so that way they can see, what they have to do, the communications that you send them, and then also their parents can then look at that as well. So this is just kind of another piece to try to keep the students connected, keep the parents informed, and really bring it all together kind of in one spot. So that is TeacherCal at edusync.com. I'll put a link in the description. I really hope you want to take a closer look at this, because I definitely think that it's something that is maybe worth your time, and again, maybe worth it to get in on the ground level. So that is it for this very first episode of Features for Teachers, and I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you the next time.